Hi, welcome to Tech Savvy on the Mormon Channel, a production of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm your host, Elisa Scharton, and today we're talking about relationships in blogging. And my guests are Heather Johnson and Chris Kendrick. Heather is an adjunct professor at BYU, and she also has a blog called Family Volley, where she shares fun ideas of things that she can do with her family. And she also has a book called...
It's called Family Fun Fridays.
And what is in the book?
It's full of activities and games for families with kids of all ages. So it doesn't matter if you have small children or even teenagers, you know, grown, married, that type of thing. There's great activities that families can participate in.
Fantastic. And Christopher is an actor, yes, and a blogger with his wife, or vlogger. You vlog with her on Fridays. And how have you both found the balance, even with your blogs and your families and your husband or your wife? How do you find that balance so that everybody gets that little part of your time?
We've had to schedule. I left my full-time job to be home more. It was a sacrifice that we made so that I could be home more, and so we schedule. And depending on how her day is going and what she needs to do, I will take the kids, and she will be sequestered. She goes, and we don't bother her. I take care of everything, you know. And then I will get my time to do my work or to whatever it is. But yeah, we've had to be very serious and treat it as though it is something real and something, you know, just like a normal full-time job.
And how do you balance that?
I know for us, you know, it's different. It's how you balance your marriage or, you know, my role each day as a mother. And those are kind of two very different, you know, topics. But I know the first effect it started to have was on my relationship with my husband, simply because, you know, once the kids were down, my first thought was, I got to blog, I got to write something or do something. And he would kind of look at me like, well, wait, this is when we chatted, or this is when we talked, and so the first thing I had to do is we had to really quickly address that. And I had to make sure that it didn't cut into the time that we'd already worked so hard to set aside for he and I at the end of each day. And so we do small things. Again, we keep a schedule, or I do, so I know that it's not affecting that. We work really hard to always go to bed at the same time every night, which is a really big one. We've even had, you know, prophets mention the importance of...
You're taught as a missionary.
Of pillow talk and...
To go to bed at the same time?
Going to bed at the same time. And that makes a huge difference. You kind of put yourself on those schedules. We work really hard to make sure we have a date each week so that we're always reconnecting with one another. Because otherwise, it very quickly, it starts to consume any free time I have. I think, well, you can wait. I've got to finish this, but he can't. He doesn't need to, and so I've prayerfully